been a while and it's about to get a little different. I've done a couple different like genres of YouTube on this channel and it's just gonna like keep changing. So basically, I had this idea the other day. I was sitting on my couch, hugging my Apple pillow pet and looking at all of my possum pictures around my room because yes, I'm an 8-year-old. I thought like, wouldn't it be cool if there was a possum pillow pet? I immediately looked it up and there were no possum pillow pets anywhere. Like Etsy didn't have them, Temu didn't have them, and YouTube, no one had made one yet, that I know of at least. I figured that like, I should make one and just kind of take advantage of that lack of materiality. I don't know. So I got to work hyperfixating on how to like make everything and put it all together. I drew up some plans. This is my possum bag that my friend Veronica made me. So I put these plans together. It's basically just like the pattern pieces I'll need and like this is like what it would look like. Basically what I thought with this design is to have like a really conical head, some like felt ears, some furry like top, and then a lot of like this like soft minky fabric. I based a lot of it off of like references. So I looked at my Appa pillow pet a lot. I like that Appa has like these little like fingers for his like toes. I think that's so cute, and possums have 5 fingers, so I'm for sure doing that. His head wasn't a really good reference. I was honestly really stumped on like how I was gonna put the head together because at first I was like, okay, if I make this like sphere and I add like a little like hole, I can punch like a cone through and it can still be really conical. But then I was like, no, that doesn't make any sense. So then I looked at a hedgehog pillow pet and I saw that it was just kind of 2 panels sewed together. So I think I'm gonna do that and maybe add like a gusset in between for his like bridge of his nose. And so then I started thinking like what are like other references that I can look to for assistance, and I found a kangaroo pillow pet. And the kangaroo pillow pet is especially interesting because kangaroos are marsupials. They have pouches for their joeys. And fun fact, possums, the American like Virginia opossum, is also a marsupial. They're America's only marsupial. I have a bumper sticker to prove it. And they also carry joeys in their pouches, along with on their backs, which I think is a really fun thing to like figure out how to include in this. I think it'd be adorable if I included a joey. So the kangaroo pillow pet has like a pouch and a tiny joey that it comes with. That's just like a smaller version of itself. So I'm for sure doing that, but I think I'm also gonna add a magnet in that joey and then a magnet on the top of the regular pillow pet so that they come together and can like, he can ride on her back. I think that'd be adorable. That's what's happening. I will show you the fabric that I got. First off, I got this felt and then I got this. This is the first one that came in. I think I got a yard of this fabric, maybe a half yard. I honestly cannot remember. I'll check my Etsy and I'll put the links below with like the yardage and everything. I think that it'd be fun for like a texture type of thing. I got 3 different kinds of this like same minky fabric. So this is like a light gray. It's pretty similar to this one. So that was my goal. And then I have it in pink and then I also have it in white. I got like some nose pieces and then I got some eye pieces. So this is gonna be like what the eye is like. With the nose, because it's black and possum's noses are pink, I'm gonna just cover the nose with the fabric and hopefully that will work. I'm basing this completely off of Sesame the opossum, who is like the mascot opossum, who, rest in peace, has passed already. But Sesame is like the opossum that comes to my mind in this like possum celebrity universe. So Sesame the opossum is like the mascot for this website that I get a bunch of possum merch from. It's called It's Me Sesame and it's owned by this girl named Allie Bergiers, who has her own studio called Coco Alley, and she's super cool. She does like wildlife art that helps raise money for rehabilitation, and she's a rehabilitator herself. So she raises little baby possum joeys and releases them back into the wild. I think it's a really cool thing. So I have gotten a ton of merch from them. I have like a possum mug, a possum calendar, possum books, a possum bracelet. I'll show you. We'll do like a little like show and tell for all my possum stuff so that you guys can see. I don't want it to be a part of my like personality, but like I just like them. They're so cute and I think it's fun to have that like just like joy. Looking forward to possum merch. I got his signature, so you know, beat that. So I have my pattern pieces that I made out of a newspaper. So today, I think the first step is obviously to cut out the fabric. We're gonna get to cutting these out and hope for the best. I just realized that this is like shedding, and it's shedding on me too. It's like on me, so that's nice. I'm telling you, it's everywhere.
So I began the ever difficult process of pinning my pattern pieces to the fabric and very safely cutting out the fabric. This is so safe. It was all going well until my neighbor's dog startled me a bit. Then I cut out the body and the paws.
So now the last but not least little thing I have to do is cut out the ears and cut out this like headpiece and the top part of the body. I'm gonna just go for it even though I don't have a lot of fabric, so if this messes it up, I'm like gonna give it a haircut. Give me a second. I don't even know what to do about that other than to just follow through. Okay, this is like so thick. Don't do what I'm doing. Do not even think about it. Don't even think about doing what I'm doing. How did I expect you to cut this? And I reveal the atrocity that is what I just cut out. Okay. Not bad. All of this just got cut off. You probably can't see it, but like, look at that. I feel like this fabric could have come with instructions, and I probably still wouldn't have followed it. For upside down. Word! I don't know if you could. Oh no, it's on the ground. Whatever, everyone's screaming. Everybody better be screaming. She's so good at this. Ah! So I got everything cut out. I think I'm gonna call it a day and just focus on cleaning up all of this fur residue that is now surrounding my apartment, and I will see you tomorrow. There's fur like flying everywhere. Hello, so we have day 2 of sewing, and I have all my pieces cut out. I started to sew together the little paws last night, and they are oh so lumpy, and I like them. So today I'm gonna just start pinning together some of the main pieces, and then I wanted to put the embroidery on the tail so that it has a little bit more texture. So yeah, let's get started with that. I got my Sesame the Opossum bracelet. When in doubt, play dead. It says WD PD.
Then I embroidered the tail in this dash pattern, and no, I couldn't use a hoop because my fabric was too small. Then I pinned the paw pieces together, and I basically just put the fingers in between the two like paw pad pieces, I guess you could say, and lined up the edges even though the curves are facing in different directions. Then I sewed the tail, and I very safely and very correctly pushed it right side out, and it's super cute. And then I sewed all the paws.
They're so cute! Look at the little grubby hand.
And then I just did the same thing for the other 3 paws, and this actually went so smoothly. I was really surprised. Everything was kind of going too perfect except for this really cringe moment. Ignore that. But yeah, nothing was going wrong so far. What I will say is don't copy what I do for my technique for getting the eyes in. The eyes were actually really hard to push into the backing, as you can see from my lovely facial expressions, but I did it nonetheless, and this was the last thing I did on day 2.
I got it. See? Hello! Okay, so it's day 3. I did a lot yesterday. I did the little hands, which I'm like obsessed with. I made the tail, which I'm equally obsessed with. And then I put the eyes on. I also forgot until like last night that I was planning on putting magnets in the smaller, like the baby pillow pet and the mommy pillow pet. So I think what I'm gonna do is try to, okay, we have steps. We're gonna have steps. Do the ears, put them in their lovely little shape. Hem the pocket so that it can just be sewed straight on to this piece, which is the tummy. And then we're gonna make pockets for the magnets. That's 3 things. Maybe even sew on the paws and then embroider the face if we have time. So that's like a lot of stuff to do. So I'm gonna get started on that. Let's get into it. Sorry, that was really intense. I'm so sorry.
And so I sewed the pouch and then the ears, and I pinned the tail to the body. With this and the paws, I had to make sure I pinned each side of the tail to the body separately so the tail could still be open when I went to fill it. Then I sewed each side that I pinned, stabbed myself a little bit along the way.
Ow!
And okay, so I sewed the pouch for the magnet, and then I sewed the pouch for the Joey. So all of that is sewed. So now I think what I'm gonna do is sew these on, the little paws, and get that out of the way. And then tomorrow we can focus more on the face. Then we'll be like pretty much done. So I have this now. I'm gonna flip it inside out and we'll take a look at what I have. So cute! I can see it coming together now. So this is what the back looks like. This is what the bottom looks like. I'm really excited. The hands turned out so cute on this. Wow. I'm like a hairdresser. Who's gonna like that with the hair? But yeah, I'm really excited now that I have all that part done. Obviously, like, I didn't sew the gaps. What I'll probably end up doing tomorrow is finishing the face and then doing some filling and hopefully finishing the gaps, and then we can start on the baby one, and hopefully the baby one only takes like a day. I'll end up hand sewing a lot of the baby one because everything will be so small. So maybe it will go faster than I think. Who knows? Yeah, I did pretty much everything that I wanted to do today except for focusing on the face. I'm pretty happy with where I'm at. So I will see you tomorrow with a whole new day of checklist activities. Hello, we're into day 3. I think it's actually day 4. Welcome. This is where we left off. We have a lovely possum bod. I am incredibly happy about the progress I made yesterday, and I feel like what needs to be done today is the face. So I thought that I didn't actually have my hot glue gun with me, but Adam says, my boyfriend Adam, says that he has one with him, and so I have to find it in this place somehow. I have these pieces here. This is like the nose and the backing for the nose. Basically, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cut out a piece of pink mink. That's cute. And I'm gonna just like wrap it around the edges and hot glue it. We'll get to that point eventually, and then after that, we can punch the nose through his little face. I think what I also want to do today is I have these like heart darts, I don't know what they are, that I want to sew together. So I'm probably gonna fold this in half. Oh, it's really creepy on the other side. So you basically like sew them together for the most part. I'm gonna sew like halfway down this dart so that I still have a little bit left. It'll look like a demogorgon basically when we're done, and that way I can have something that will be able to attach to the body. I mean, I might be able to sew all of this and just leave the centers open, and I might actually do that just so it like is actually round. I think I'm gonna do that. I have to figure out how this lovely headpiece comes on. He's gonna look like an emo boy. Well, imagine. Because I cut it in the wrong direction. It needs to go backwards. I also have this down fill that I got. I realized that this was too soft for like what I wanted the head and the tail to feel like. So I went to Joann's again today and they didn't have any fill. Can you believe? So I got this like pillow, and I'm gonna just steal the fill from that because it's pretty dense from what I can feel. And we also have to attach the ears today. I really need to remember to do that because I know myself and I'm going to forget. So I'm gonna get the ears out before I forget. But yeah, we don't really have much to do today because after that, I'll just be sewing up all the sides after I attach the head to the body.
And I think I'll be able to do that today, given I find Adam's glue gun. I found it. I found the hot glue gun. Friendly reminder to unplug your hot glue gun. We're gonna just cut a hole. It's as simple as that. Easy peasy. Nice and breezy. Oh, he's gonna be so freaking cute, y'all. Hello? I cut a hole. Now, I'm gonna just punch it in. Let's take a look. Is he gonna be cute or what? Yes, he's gonna be so cute. See, he's so cute. Ta-da, his little nose.
And then I gave her a little smile with the same hot pink floss as the tail.
Okay, we're gonna see if what I did worked. Now I have to find a new way to get this right side out. He's like pretty much all together. His hair is kind of covering his eyes a little. Just flipping a possum inside out from his butt. No big deal.
Viewer discretion is advised.
I'm like so impatient. I just want it to go already. I've been incredibly patient during this process, which is very much unlike me. Normally I would try to get it done in a day. Even just the fact that the first day all I did was cut stuff out and call it a day goes to show you that I had other motivations. Like I was so hungry. That's the only reason why I stopped. Otherwise I probably would have kept going. So he's almost ready. Now we can do all of the fill stuff. I have fill. Okay, what I'm gonna do first is probably this one.
And that is when she knew she had a problem.
He has like quite the chin. He has like, oh man. Yeah, I'm gonna have to fix that. I'm gonna have to fix it by hand too. There's no like going back when you sew almost the entire thing up.
So big brain moment here. I had to snip here and there, and I brought the chin in and took her from an 8 to frankly an 8.5. I'm only slightly proud of the work that I did today.
His ears are kind of hidden by his hair, so I feel like I might give him a haircut at some point. Like now maybe? Ooh. How lovely your haircut is, dude. It looks so good. That was really unnecessary. I don't know why I did that. That's not even the step I'm on.
Then I stuffed her tail and head with some of the dense fill and then her body with the down fill. I legit thought I'd use a whole bag of down, but I was actually more surprised during the process at how much I was actually able to fit in her little body. Then I sewed her up with a final edge and was so excited I had to share my creation with someone.
This is him. Oh, my hair's already on it.
He's so good.
No! That's copywritten.
He's perfect. Good job.
Oh, he's stolen now. Hello everyone. Okay, so it's like the 5th day of doing this, maybe 4. I really can't count at all. So today we're gonna be making the baby possum. Just a reminder, this is what Sesame looks like. She's so beautiful. I slightly regret her face. I will talk about these things later. But today we're gonna be focusing on this bad boy, her pouch. I'm hoping to make her a little Joey today, just one, that can also hopefully stick on her back. I'm really hopeful that everything can go well with that. But before we do any of that, I've promised you a tour of all of my possum stuff. And so we're about to go on it, like right now. Here at our first stop, we have, this is, how would I describe this? This is my, if I have a panic attack or nervous breakdown, or I'm just like extremely sad sometime or depressed, this is where I told Adam to take me. Because not only are there fun pictures of us, but there are also lovely little messages from my possum friends. Boo, hummus, and applesauce from It's Me Sesame or Coco Allie's shop. I've never met Allie. I've never met any of these lovely little critters, but but I keep this up here because it makes me really happy. This is one from, it's official mail from Batty Pants County Jail, which I just loved. And then this one is Sesame reaching out into the world, which I really like. And then two lovely friend possums. Very cute, very cute. And moving over here, this is my possum calendar, also from Ally Shop. This is basically just like slightly an advertisement for Ally Shop. There are like little holidays marked through, space for memories, and forget-me-nots. I'm really excited for next month. That looks like a hoot and a half. It's really dark for some reason in here. Is that any better? This Adam got for me when he was in Tennessee. It's a little possum friend. So I keep him up here above the book that honestly started my obsession with Ally Shop. Possums are not cute. Oh, maybe her name isn't Allie Burgess. Allie Burgers. However you say this name.
Burgers.
I'm sorry, Allie Burgers. But yeah, there are a lot of possum facts in here. I learned that possums store their fat in their tails from this book. And then the other one I got recently is this one, When in Doubt Play Dead. I got this bracelet with it. And this is a signed copy by Allie. Aren't I special? Not gonna lie, I thought it was a signed copy by one of the critters, but I did get a postcard. I got a possum post, and look! When I saw that this specifically was in there, I started screaming. And then of course we have some stickers, a little teacup, and my favorite, and this is actually how I found Sesame, is Sesame and his banana PJs, which, just you wait, I made this shirt. This shirt is, I didn't make the shirt itself. This shirt is from Target. I made the embroidery patch that goes on it. This is Sesame. It's based off of a picture that I found on the internet that started my obsession with possums because it was just so cute. I called him Duke for a while, mostly because I didn't know that his name was Sesame. This is Noof. Noof was on my backpack for a while. Noof is extremely dirty. I got Noof from REI, and I've seen new Noofs since then, and Noof, you are dirty. Noof has touched many a bathroom floor, which is why I've taken him off, because I was eating in restaurants and realized how gross it was to have Noof at the table. Okay, just because we're back here doesn't mean we're done with the tour. I also have this lovely creation that you drink from the top. He's upside down. He doesn't store a lot of liquid, so what I usually do is if I'm having like cookies or dessert that I want to have milk with, I'll fill him with some oat milk and sip away. So yeah, thanks. I hope you enjoyed this tour. Now let's get on with what we gotta do today, which is make a pattern, cut out the pattern pieces with the fabric, and sew everything together by hand. It should, no problem. So easy. It should take only like 5 hours. I'll see you. Okay, we have all the supplies. We have a ruler. We have Sesame, so I can measure her pouch. We have a newspaper. And then I have regular scissors, and then for later my fabric scissors, which I'm putting away so that I don't accidentally use them.
So I drew the pattern pieces on newspaper and cut them out. And then I cut out the fabric pieces and sewed them together by hand. This took a really long time. And then I embroidered the eyes with some black thread and the nose with some pink embroidery floss.
Okay, this is what he looks like. He's so cute! This is what I wanted Sesame to look like. I already lost my needle. How did I possibly do that? How did I do that? I am so confused. It's like in the footage, obviously it's on the table, but then like at some point it just vanishes. Aliens? Freaking adorable. So I'm gonna go fill him and sew him up. This one's gonna be a surprise for you guys with everything else. So I'll see you soon.
Man, possums are so cute. I wish I could just have one without the moral implications of owning an animal who I have no idea how to care for. Maybe I'll take a walk to get my mind off things. It's also a pillow. That means
I think I have a couple friends that I'd like you to meet. Ta-da! You can't really see. He's like hiding in her hair. He doesn't move. This is Xavier. He is a Joey to Sesame. So this is in the pouch. I might honestly like seam rip off the head and redo it, just because this part's bugging me so much, and I kind of figured out how to do it with Xavier. I think my favorite part of Sesame are her little hands, so that she can grapes. And then her tail. I think her tail is something that makes me feel very creatively intelligent. I think it's really cute to have like him be able to go in her pouch and also like on her back and not worry about him falling off or anything. But I'm super proud of myself. I didn't think that I would be able to do something like this because I haven't sewn a project of this complexity before. I for sure thought that I was going to fail way sooner than I actually did. There's some things like this being off center and his tail being off center, and same with her pouch being off center, that, you know, just were expected. I'm really happy that this stuff worked out, like sewing it separately and then sewing it together. Like the seams look really clean, which is nice. I think just like the really basic simple stuff like centering it just were bound to fail because that makes sense for me. I don't know what's gonna happen next, but I will see you next time. Bye.